Good afternoon, Mrs. Amundson's class.
Good afternoon, Mr. Monitor.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Today we are going to review the notes that we finished before break called 4.4, adding and subtracting decimals. Can you guys add and subtract decimals?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so decimals have a lot of definitions, same as fractions. Here they all are. I'm not going to go through all those definitions except for this last one. Class, a decimal is actually also a
Division problem.
Sweet. Sum would be the answer to what type of problem? It doesn't sound like everybody.
Addition.
I just need you to answer my questions. A difference would be, the word difference means it's an answer to a subtraction problem. Cool. Adding and subtracting decimals has 4 steps, just like if we're comparing decimals. The steps are the exact same, but let's review them really quick here. The first thing you do when you're adding and subtracting decimals is we do what, class?
Stack your numbers.
And as we stack our numbers, we need to make sure that we line up those decimals and place values. After you have your numbers stacked and lined up, what do we do with our zeros? We even out the numbers with those zeros, right? And then the last thing we do is solve, yes? What's another name for solve? Sweet. All right, here we go. First problem. So if you are given a problem like 42 hundredths, and we're adding to that 5 tenths, right there, we would start by writing our first problem, 0 and 42 hundredths, yes?
Yes.
And then we would write our plus sign, line up our decimal point, and put our 5, yes? We also had a 0 there. Why did I add this 0 here? Even out the problem. What's 2 plus 0? What's 5 plus 4? What do we call it when you put the decimal here? What do we call that? Drop the decimal, and then 0 and 0 is 0, right? So don't forget to drop the decimal so that your decimal points are all lined up. Cool beans? Why is this 0 in yellow or in orange there? Why? Say that again? To even out the problem, because we had 6 and 9 tenths minus 4 and 15 hundredths, right? Okay, last thing. After every whole number, if we don't have anything but a whole number, what is always that invisible thing at the end of the whole number? No, the invisible thing. So I could technically put a decimal point in all of these numbers, right? So there's always an invisible decimal point after a whole number, yeah? So if I have the problem 6 minus 1 and 56 hundredths, and I write the number 6 down, and I write the number 1 and 56 hundredths, I can't line up the decimal point because there's no decimal point there unless you actually put the invisible one, yes?
Yes.
You guys want to come up here and do this? I'm up here doing a video right now. So I'll say that again because we had a group in the back that wasn't paying attention up here. So you guys, you good now? Can you look up here? All 4 of you? We good? So I have 6 minus 1 and 56 hundredths. If I have the number 6, what always is after a whole number? So I'm going to write that invisible decimal point so that I can line up my decimal points and my place values, and then these zeros would even things out, yes?
Yes.
We good?